on the road, though.
And she is driving, but I'm going to be pointing the camera from time to time on her as we do this little show. So welcome to our Third Eye Sister Soul podcast. Woohoo! And I was thinking, wow, how can we top the Halloween segment that we did?
That was a good one.
So
that was a good one.
It really was. So what I'm going to do is, I believe I will ask you some questions of,
Sure.
What we've
we'll just chat about stuff.
Okay. So I will start off the subject, and then I'm going to turn the camera over to you. And even though you'll be driving and looking at the road, that way then I can just kind of go back and forth between each other.
That's
here.
perfect.
Okay.
Sounds perfect.
All right. So, and by the way, before I get any further into this podcast show, if you find that you like our videos, please, if you are new to our channel, or my channel, where I put our videos up, please, you would be doing us a tremendous favor if you can subscribe and like our videos, and share them if you want, because this is how we get better in the algorithm, and more people come to finding out about us, okay? And learning some new things, okay? We are learning, but also there might be things that you will learn from our shows. At least that's what
Hopefully.
we hope. That's what we hope. Yes, definitely want to say that's what we hope. It's just our personal views, and that we're not claiming to be experts or anything like that. But you know what? It doesn't hurt, right? So
it's always good to hear somebody else's opinion.
It is. So today's subject, we have been discussing about, I was telling Aurora here that she is my co-host.
Hello.
We have been discussing about a vision I had about seeing a whole different type of human existence on the planet. And with that existence, I had been seeing humans, and I was like, gosh, I want to see that, I want this to be real. I hope it is. And I'm seeing humans united together, and there isn't all the conforming and rigid belief system, and it was just totally different. Now, I want to say up front, if you're somebody who believes in organized religion and that's your medicine, go for it, okay? I don't want anybody to feel I'm trying to put down what they believe or anything like that. I'm just sharing my views, okay? And it's just a vision, but I saw people in this vision coming around these monolith type structures, and they weren't worshiping them. So I want to put that right out there. They were not worshiping. But what I saw in this vision was people were kneeling and bowing down, but not bowing to worship anybody. Bowing all together in a circle around it. And a circle, if you know, a circle is where everything is, what am I trying to say? Would that be
included?
Well, included,
balanced.
And it would be a continuation of shared high vibrating energy. That was what I was seeing. So now I'm going to turn this over to Aurora, and I want to know how Aurora feels about this vision that I saw and what her take is from it, okay? So I'm going to turn the camera around.
Alrighty. I have to keep my eyes on the road, though.
Of course.
What you're saying really resonates, because you're describing a place where people come together with their own energy, their own spiritual needs, and they focus on a source of energy that is nurturing them. And it's a two-way street.
Yes.
They contribute to it, and then it responds in return. It's just like this, I guess, this process of coherence where everybody is able to stay stable within a certain frequency range.
Yes.
So that way everybody's in their happy place, whatever that means to each person. And to me, that actually resonates. I have, I have my own visions of the future, but what you're describing, Monique, sounds like the trajectory that humanity is going towards. I can definitely see that, more of like a united, instead of competing, having, cooperation. And what you're describing, this sharing of energy, that happens at a very intimate level. I mean, that's really very personal. And
yes.
Anybody who's sensitive knows how important it is to, maintain the clarity of your field.
Correct.
So if you're around a bunch of people who are doing the same thing, I mean, that would create a spectacular environment.
Oh, imagine how high your frequency would be.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know,
Because
for
everybody
that.
would bounce off of each other. It'll be self-sustaining.
Exactly. And
here it's like you go someplace, if you're somebody who has, who's peaceful or has a higher frequency, it's very easy to get overwhelmed when you are in a group with a lot of people who are
have different mixed.
yeah. agitated, perhaps.
Right.
It's hard to maintain your own.
Exactly. Is that what I was feeling? And that is, this isn't going to be like, okay, and don't get me wrong, some people absolutely love going to a service or whatever and look forward to it.
It's a social thing too.
Yeah, it's a social thing. But, there's a lot out there who feel like, gee, something's missing. It just feels routine and that, which that tends to happen a lot, not just in a sense of, say, religious environments, but anything. I've got to get together for this meeting and I just don't feel enthusiastic about it. This is going to be different. This is going to be something where what I was feeling was that because humans will be all so connected with each other, it's a different kind of human. It's not like the human race we're at right now, where we're stuck in this whole 3D thing and kind of, the vibration is real.
Heavy.
It's heavy, and that what I saw was a balanced energy. It was, to me, the circle coming together in a circle, and that means like becoming like one.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You just picked up what I was fixing to say. I love that. So that was what I was seeing. So you're feeding, you feed, they still have to have their food and their water and stuff like that. Although I don't see any harming of animals or anything. I think they will be living literally off the earth and that. And, but they will be going to these monoliths and everything, not just as a regular routine. And sorry, I'm being distracted by looking out there around this.
You're navigating.
I'm navigating too. But they will be excited about it. This will be like it, because you're nourishing your soul. You nourish your body, your avatar body, because we all still have to live, right? We still have to survive. But then this is the
energetic.
Yeah, the spiritual energy that refreshes. It nourishes and replenishes that beautiful, amazing energy. And you're gonna feel these beings, okay, these human beings, it's going to feel like a high, like a euphoria. So it's like you can't wait to get back to that.
What you described really sounds like a way to connect with source.
Yes. That's what I was feeling. That's what I was going to say with the monoliths. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
that monolith serves as this, I don't know, antenna or whatever you want to call it, that sort of concentrates energy from source and then disperses it out
Exactly.
into the field of, you know, the people who are there. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yes. So that's where I was definitely going to say. And that's why when that whole thing about one, that's what I meant, because we're all going to be like of one. What do they call that mind?
Telepathic?
Oh,
well, that would probably happen if
yeah, they
everybody's on the
would
same
with a different
frequency.
type of human race. But what was it? I don't want to say like Stranger Things, a hive mind, but you know what I mean.
Yes, a unity mind.
Yes, a unified.
Unified. That's a good word.
A unified thought.
Where everybody still maintains their individuality.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are also supported by the collective.
Yes, it is part of that higher human collective consciousness.
This is beautiful. You ought to.
Yes. Yeah, well, we'll put it here. It is. So this is what we're seeing right now, and
I love it. How it's like a tunnel. I hope it looks as good in the video as it does out here.
Me too.
It's really pretty.
But you know what? I'm fixing to, because we want to show some different parts that we're going to add to this for our talk show, so that we can keep it in the 1 hour range. So I'm going to get ready to cut it off, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of, we'll be back showing you a little bit of the drive. All right. So we will see you later. It will in a little bit, but you won't know because it'll all be spliced together. Bye for now. Hey everybody, so we are here. We are in
St. Augustine.
Downtown
and my
St.
glass
Augustine.
frames match your hair.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna kind of show you around here, so you can see. And this is where we're at. We're somewhere in downtown, down the real touristy area of St. Augustine, and we are still
Haunting
Yes.
restaurants.
That's right. We're looking for a haunted restaurant to eat at. We might eat at Scarlett O'Hara's, but I don't know. I don't want something so touristy. I want something more spooky.
Well, I don't know how much spookiness we'll find in the touristy,
But something
it's okay.
with definitely a vibe to it. We want. I guess I'm looking for more like something that is not something that they just nailed up stuff to me. I want it to be an authentically old place.
You don't want fake decorations.
Yes.
You want the authentic.
I want the
3D
authentic.
vibe.
I want the
You
authentic.
don't want a Disney haunted restaurant.
We're not looking for negative ghosts. Definitely not. They've got to be
Yes.
positive, happy-go-lucky ghosts. And so this is it, guys. We are actually
It's a beautiful day.
yes, and we're getting ready to go eat, and we're gonna go look for that place, that perfect little haunted place we want to go eat at. Bye. Bye. We'll be back.
Oh, cool.
Hey guys, we are here in downtown St. Augustine.
Yeah.
We are celebrating Aurora's birthday, and we've got our best friend.
Yes.
Yep. Look, the magnet. Wait. Let's see.
I can't get it to stick.
It's Anyways, that was a birthday gift.
The only reason we're here is because you're treating me for my birthday.
Yep. And so
Having some. Oh wait, can we show the
the Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
It's Starbucks coffee. We get in trouble.
Well,
if we show
cocoa
it?
for me.
Yes. Hot chocolate and espresso, 2 shots. I should be awake for the rest of my life now.
So we thought we would, I asked Aurora what she wanted to do for her birthday. It was going to be a little bit of a belated birthday. Her birthday was earlier this month, but she had a lot going on. So we're out here today. And, it's saying we got slow connection, so I'm probably talking slow. On this video, comments will appear here. Okay, anyhow, she said, I would love to go to St. Augustine. So you know what, guys? We are here.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm not sure if you suggested it or I suggested it first. I'm not sure.
I think
it kind of happens with us that way. We don't
Yeah.
know which one is thinking which
thinking
thought.
what. So we're here. It's light out right now, but we are going to also be here for the evening time for a little bit of spooky fun.
Yeah.
Spooky madness. So we'll see how that goes. And yes, my hair is not the pink that it normally is. I'm going to tell you guys now. Hey guys, as promised, we are still doing our podcast, and this is a very different kind of podcast.
Yes. We've had a beer or two.
Yes, me drank
And coffee, so
She
we
had
are
the coffee,
wired for the road.
but since I'm not driving, I had the beer.
Yeah.
Woo. Only one. But actually,
Yeah, but you're a lightweight.
yes, I am.
She drank and I got dizzy.
Yes. Now, how fair is this? Okay.
Well, I got the buzz and you drank the beer.
I drank, and she's the one who
Yeah,
got
you
drunk.
got the calories and I got the fun part.
I got a little buzz, but not much. So, anyways,
Still on my head.
this street, you have to come in closer here. This
on my head.
this street that we are fixing to go down, not where the back of us. I just wanted you to see the pretty
Yes,
light.
look at the pretty
Let's
lights.
see if I can.
It really is pretty.
Yes.
It's kind of a bummer when we walk by a horse, the horse and carriage ride. You can
Yeah.
tell that the horses are just
Are exhausted.
done for the day. Yeah,
So-
it's kind of distressing.
That's
but anyway, we are here to have fun.
Yes, and we are fixing to go down the famous St. George Street. Now, the one end of St. George Street is all like your tourist area, your bars.
Yeah, that's
your
what's behind us.
place, that's right. But we are going to start going further down, and when you go further down, you hit the houses, the haunted houses. It's supposed to be the most haunted street in St. Augustine.
And we just had dinner at the most haunted restaurant
Yes,
in St.
at
Augustine.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Yeah, we might want to do a podcast just on that.
Oh my gosh! And I did some psychometry there.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Put my hand on the one of the original parts of the building and got some interesting information. We both did.
And we were the only two people
In the entire restaurant. Everybody was at the bar.
Yeah, the bar was in another room, but it was just the two of us in the restaurant. So we had fun taking all kinds of pictures and found some cool stuff.
Yeah, even got a white light type thing on my throat, which is funny because Aurora suggested to me, and I had kind of already thought about it. I'm going to do some light language
Yeah.
over.
I should record that. For
Yeah,
sure I should
so we'll see
record
what
it.
happens.
And who comes out.
Yeah, but of course we will do this with, in case
Something
anybody's
smells so
concerned.
good. Is that you with your hand sanitizer?
It could be. And, but, because we are here, and I think most are any spirits that are friendly, but just in case, we'll do a little white light around us. And we should be
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
We're good. But just in case if you're concerned. So,
Yeah, don't
out
be
there.
concerned. We
Don't
know
be
what we're
concerned.
doing.
We're
We're professionals.
We're professional weirdos.
I know the people at the restaurant. I gave the guy a really big
I
tip
did. I told him.
because
Yeah.
he accommodated us.
I told him it's okay.
yeah.
We're just a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what he thought about that, but I'm a professional weirdo.
Yes, I second that.
All right, we will talk to you guys later. This will all be spliced together, and you'll see us back for more activity. Bye. Hi guys. So I'm gonna give you a little. I'm sorry, I look a little creepy. I'm in a dark place. We are at the public park that is across from a haunted inn. And those of you who are familiar with the Lilies, what is it called? St. Francis Inn? I can't even remember the name of the place. Yes, St. Francis Inn, where a black woman servant by the name of Lily, they say haunts the place, and there's also a soldier, it was the soldier she fell in love with, who committed suicide, and he also haunts the place. But I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over so I can show you the place. I'm in the public park, and by the way, I want to tell you that Aurora and I have been having experiences in this public park that's right across the street from it, and the funny thing is, when I was here many years ago with my ex-husband, we were smelling perfume following us all around the park. It smelled like jasmine perfume, and tonight Aurora was smelling, she's been smelling jasmine perfume. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you. This is the St. Francis Inn, and I actually took some pictures. So I was very happy to snap some pictures and that. And I did get some information. I walked in for just a minute and I asked them about what their rates were and that. Unfortunately, they don't know a whole lot about the new, I guess they're new women that are working there, and they don't have the information. They only know about some stories they heard. The owners are not here, so they couldn't tell us, but the rates are really reasonable considering. Like if you had, like, say, that's what I'm showing you now. If you had, like, say, I would imagine it could be 2 or 3 of you in the room, and then you split the cost, and that you can stay the night and see what happens. It would be, you know, really fun, right, to check out. So anyways, but you don't have to stay there and that to still get activity, as we are here in St. Augustine. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So sorry about the darkness, but you can hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna pause them, or I'm gonna stop the video for now, and I will pick up later. It is kind of busy because it's early. You know, being winter, it gets dark early here, so everybody's out and about. But anyways, I will start recording again when we get to our next destination. I'm just gonna say to them real quick.
Okay.
I hope none of you mind if you would be okay with me. I'm going to sing a little light language, which is...
And this is a Confederate soldier
Yep.
cemetery.
It's called Language of the Soul, so I'm not singing any actual words, but it definitely comes from love, a place of love. So here we go.
That was beautiful. Yeah, I got some positive vibes.
Oh, cool. Well,
Coming.
that was video, right? Not
Yes.
camera.
No, it was
Okay.
the video, and I kept scanning it across the cemetery to see if anything was happening.
Oh,
I didn't get
thank
this
you.
corner, but yes, thank you. That was
Thank
beautiful. Everybody seemed to perk up. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here.
Hey everybody, so we are at the end now of doing our filming. We are on our way back from St. Augustine. We both had an amazing time.
Oh yeah.
On you, Aurora.
Yes, and you'll have to deal with my profile because I gotta keep my eyes on the
Got to
road.
keep her eyes on the
But
road.
It was amazing. I got a ghost tour for my birthday.
Yeah.
We took some amazing pictures. I have never caught anything on my camera like I caught tonight. And
We did.
It was amazing. Really
The energy was fantastic
And it was-
tonight.
good energy, like very powerful, loving energy. I mean, I just about had an epiphany by the St. Francis. What was it, St. Francis?
St. Francis.
Yeah, that was extremely cool. And you got to sing light language.
I did. I
outside the
sang,
military museum, and that was amazing.
and in the park. I
And
sang
in the
it.
park, that's right.
Public park.
Yeah, in the park where the statue of St.
St. Francis was.
That
Yep.
was a really cool stop. It was amazing. Every moment of today was absolutely fantastic. And where we had lunch,
Yes.
that's
Scarlett O'Hara.
place.
Yeah.
We took pictures there too, and both of us
Yes.
had the same feeling about who was there.
Yes.
And we just picked up on different details. Like you picked up on the guy with the mustache and the
Yep.
hat.
Yep.
And I I saw his portrait on the wall above
Yes.
the fireplace.
When
And
they
we both
removed
saw
it.
the soldier.
Yes, we both saw the soldier.
Yeah.
And I picked up the 2 little children.
Right. And
Yeah.
it was interesting because we both felt the same stuff. I
Yeah.
remember when you would start saying something and I'd finish your sentence.
Yes,
That was really cool.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really was. Yes, my feet hurt, my one knee in particular, but it was totally worth it.
Yes, it really was. Basically, yes, we've had a pretty cool night. When I got done doing the light language, especially outside the military cemetery, there was a smell, a distinct smell. We both smelled it.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot with scents tonight, by the way.
Yes, we did. Oh yeah, the jasmine that followed us around.
The jasmine perfume, which is a scent. This has happened before when I was with my ex-husband. The public park right across the street from the St. Francis Inn, when we walked around there, you could smell really strong, like a jasmine type perfume
Yeah,
scent.
very sweet.
It was either jasmine or magnolia scent, but I felt like it was jasmine. But it
or
was
jasmine.
Miss Lily's favorite perfume. That's what we'll believe, because every time when I've come to St. Francis Inn before, when I've come with like friends or family, you start smelling that perfume.
And the thing is, we started smelling it blocks away from the
Blocks
park.
away, yeah.
And it didn't
was
cease.
on the street of where
Yeah,
St.
there were-
Francis Inn, but before we got there, Aurora was the first to pick it up. She said, I keep smelling this perfume.
Yeah, I thought it was you.
Yeah, she thought it was me, and then I let her smell, because I had this disinfectant that I get from Bath and Body Works, and it smells like a perfume, but she said, no, that's not the scent, because I let her smell my hand. She's
That's
like, no,
when I
it's
started smelling it.
yeah.
It was
She said,
like
no,
that
this is
Starbucks.
different. And then what happened was we had that scent. While she was smelling that, and it was funny where we stopped, we were doing this, and I kept saying, I smell garlic bread, right?
Oh yeah.
And then I realized where we were, and I looked in the building that we were across from. I remember, because I've been on the ghost tours many times there, right? And the building we were outside of, I remember them saying used to be a Pizza Hut. And they ended up closing down that Pizza Hut because the employees would get freaked out, because there was this particularly one spirit that would be coming through the walls and freaking the employees out.
That's
that was what they had
wild.
said, yeah.
That's
And
wild.
I didn't know we were standing outside of it when I was smelling this I was like, I'm smelling garlic bread. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I told Aurora, I said, and that's when I told her about the Pizza Hut story. So that's why I was smelling the garlic bread smell. And I can tell you this, that where that particular building is, where that Pizza Hut was, there's no restaurants anywhere nearby.
Yeah.
Aurora would tell you, no restaurants. And yet I could smell the garlic bread while she was smelling the jasmine.
Yeah.
The jasmine smell. And
Now,
then
we were both standing in the same spot, and we were smelling different things.
Yep.
Quite strongly and distinctly.
both
So
smelling
that's
very
interesting.
different things. And then you started to pick up the garlic
Yeah.
smell.
When I started to,
Yeah.
but it was very faint.
It
The
was-
jasmine was much stronger.
Was much stronger because Miss Lily was around you. And so, but the funny thing was, so we're talking about scents tonight, right? So we got a lot of scents when we were out tonight.
Yeah.
And we got some interesting stuff in our photos that we'll, go through later. And then when I did the light language, because that was one of the things we had talked about. Oh, and we had brought my radios, which were going off at different times. When we were in particular spots, the radios would start going
They
off.
like the
And we
Saint
never
Francis
recorded
statue.
that. We should have recorded when the radios were going off.
Yeah, they were really going off near the statue.
Yeah, near
Saint
the
Francis statue.
St. Francis statue where Aurora was at, the radios just kept going off.
Yeah.
That
They
was in the
liked
public
it.
park.
Oh yeah, and
So-
when we were sitting on that bench, when we got to the park, and we were just sitting on a bench in the middle of the park,
Yep,
and I kept feeling like somebody was
I'm going to put it back.
was like kicking the stone bench that we were on.
Right.
And it was strange because I asked you, did you feel that?
And I kept saying, no, I can't feel anything.
And the more I talked about it, the more intense it got. And it's like I had to go and move to that statue in the back of the park.
Yeah.
And later on, I realized that maybe whoever was kicking the bench was actually trying to get me to move to that other part of the park.
Right. To go sit where
by
that St. Francis statue
which was like amazing.
Oh, and by the way, I do have a picture that I caught tonight. St. Francis statue.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a green energy of in the picture where he has some doves on him, because St. Francis was supposed to be known for the one who looked after animals.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 doves, right? But here was this green energy there, right? And then off to the side of him was this blue energy. It was really cool. It's in one of the pictures, so
yeah, we'll share those.
We'll share all that later. Obviously not in this podcast, but we can probably.
We're driving.
Yeah, we could probably put it up though I can put the pictures up on our Facebook page.
You can send them to
Shams. We could do that too.
That other picture that we took when we were sitting next to each other, and we took independent.
Yes.
And remember, there was this blue energy field that I caught in my picture, the end of it.
Yes.
And then you, who were sitting next to me, caught the middle part of it.
Right.
You could see that it was at the same level.
Yeah.
Above both of our heads.
You could see it was energy. It was almost
it was
bubbly,
we
like
both
it was.
Caught it from different angles. It was clearly
It
there.
reminded me of a caterpillar almost.
Yeah, yeah.
It was pretty wild. A very
really
fat
was.
caterpillar. I'm not talking something little. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. So that's that. And then going back to what I was talking about with smells, when I got done with the light language, because Aurora was like, yeah, you should do it here in the public park. So I did it there. And of course, we had all that stuff in the pictures and all that.
Awesome.
And then Aurora was like, I was like, if you want to sing in front of the military cemetery, and I was like, yeah, I'd still want to do that, you know?
I wanted to go in, but you didn't want to get in trouble.
Well, I didn't want to get in trouble.
If the gate is open, I would much rather ask for forgiveness than permission.
Right.
That's how I operate.
That's true. I was too worried. She was like,
yeah, well, you needed to be comfortable.
I didn't want like a police officer or something were finding us in there, you know, what are you guys doing in this, you know? So I stood right outside of the gate, even though there was, you know, it wasn't locked. And I did the light language, and when I got done, we both I picked it up really strong, and I felt like a male was standing behind me. It smelled like a musty smell, like
tobacco.
A mixture of tobacco and sweat, as maybe possibly there, you know.
It was masculine.
Very masculine. Probably you figure there was like Confederate soldiers or something, because it was the Civil War soldiers there.
Right.
And those uniforms and that, and you're talking Florida, they've gotten hot, right? So it smelled a very strong, it was weird. We both picked it up, and it was very strong, and it left just as, you know, while we were still standing there.
Yeah.
The smell left.
It was very kind.
Yeah, it was very kind. The funny thing is that it was right after I did the light language. So that's when we smelled the smell. And then I was telling Aurora, I feel like, you know, that he's standing behind me, or I said it at some point, that he's standing behind me.
You did.
And that, but after that, it was like right after that, because we smelt it for like, I don't know, what would you say, like about a minute or two?
Yeah. I don't know how long we were singing.
Yeah.
We were probably standing there for a good 5 or 10 minutes with you singing, maybe.
Yeah. And so it only lasted for like a minute or two, the smell, and then it just left, and we couldn't smell it anymore. And that was basically it, and that's how we finished our night. So on that note, I want to say thank you everyone for watching our different kind of podcasts, and we hope you enjoyed it, and sending light, love, peace wherever you are.
Yeah, I'm glad I have my hot chocolate with espresso here.
She has an espresso.
10 p.m. We're gonna get at your house
And
around midnight, and
yeah.
then I gotta drive.
And then you gotta drive home.
Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay. So good night, everybody, or good day wherever you are in the world. Bye.
Bye.